Jones is at Unisa in Pretoria. Pule, good morning to you. And yeah, what's happening at Unisa? We've seen sights and scenes from other campuses at the moment there where you are.
Very good morning, Vika. I'm just going to ask my camera colleague, Pule Letshwiti, to move in. Now, this is what's currently happening. We have students who are trying to burn tires. We do know the gate has been locked. The police are now coming in trying to stop them from actually trying to do whatever they had decided to do, which would include burning tires. We know that the Unisa main campus is now being shut down, but as you can see on my left hand side, there's a bit of talks as to what is the next plan of action in terms of moving forward. And their message was quite clear. We're going to shut down this institution if no one listens to us. They said that all organizations will now come together and see a way forward in terms of having management listen to their grievances. But joining me now quickly is, of course, the National Secretary of the Unisa Law Students Association. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. Now, we see that there's also been gatherings here, and you guys wanted to burn tires, but subsequent to that, police have now come and try to prevent this. What is your stand as an association here?
We are definitely shutting down. We have actually made the call since last week that we are going to shut down the campus because as our constituency have been demanding that something must be done. We have students who were doing higher certificate last year. They are not given offers. The university is rejecting them or excluding them even though they qualify. So we have many issues. The NSFAS issues where students, the 20,000 students who will be registering after the High Court judgment declared that the university must welcome them. They are not going to be funded because NSFAS is not prepared to fund them. They're not even funding the students who had already enrolled. They're doing second or third year. So how are they going to be able to fund the new students who are coming in?
Tell us about this mass planned protest that's expected to take place on the 31st. We've heard of talks now going on between the EFF and SASCO. As an association, are you also going to be part of that planned nationwide protest to the union buildings come the 31st of this month?
We are definitely going to be part of the planned shutdown that's going to be taking place because as an association, we are representing our constituency, the law students, but also we are not just representing the law students alone, we are representing even other students. So we are definitely going to be part of the shutdown because the issues that have been raised are not just affecting like a minimum of students, but they're affecting all students, even including the law students as well.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right, there you go, Vika. As it is right now, it seems like even student associations are coming together, joining forces with some of these student political structures here at Unisa. The message has been quite clear that now they're going to be joining forces to work together to bring one message across to the relevant officials. We've also now received an update from the University of Pretoria that students there will be handing over a memorandum today as to some of their demands. If that isn't adhered to, they will then also embark on a protest. But I don't know if my colleague can just try and turn around if that's going to be a stretch for him. Just behind him, we now know of students who are now trying to block the road and burn tires. Anything could happen any minute from now. We now know that they've actually said they will not be listening to the relevant authorities, which are the police officials who are here to actually monitor this place. But they're saying that today there will be protests taking place. Like I've said earlier, the Unisa main campus has been shut down. That's in Michaelniak in Pretoria, and now we're in Sunnyside here in Pretoria where they're expecting the same, but it remains to see what will happen with such police presence now here having to be patrolling this place.
All right, Pule, we can't see what's happening in front of you or behind your cameraman there. Like you say, you're going to ask him to actually give us a view, but just describe for us what's happening there, and of course the amount of security, just how many police officers are there, do they seem armed, just give us an idea of what we can't see at the moment.
I'll just ask my colleague now, Pule Letshwiti, to actually mount his camera off and try to show you what's happening here at the back. We see now taxis have also now stopped and they can't move, but as you can see, students are now here trying to talk. I just know if you can't go in and speak to one of them, and we might just have to apologize to the viewer for the shaky visuals we might be producing in any second from now. But as it is, things are unfolding here. We just want to know what is happening what is the way forward from here?
Yeah, what are they planning to do
as students
today?
are talking. Ntago, can I please talk to you for a second, man? So what is the next? What's happening here? We see you guys are now joining the EFF and talking, but police have tried to actually stop this gathering from taking place this morning.
We're actually coming up with a strategy on how we're actually going to find a way forward because of now. We're possibly even planning to go to main campus. So now we're just trying to find a strategy on how we're going to move. But we're not backing down. The shutdown is still continuing, and we're not going to back down anytime soon until management responds.
Are you not afraid? Because they've actually signaled a warning saying that if you guys disrupt here or burn tires, they will be taking action.
No. We're not actually even scared of anything. This thing is we're actually affected by a lot of issues that need to be dealt with. And the fact that they're not responding, it basically means that, we actually need to do something about it. So it's not in a matter of basically now having to become violent. What we plan is that we actually have a very peaceful process, which is basically a good thing, as it is, and you get it. So now, if they basically tend to fight with us, we're just going to keep on fighting.
What is the discussion that's been taking place here? I see the EFF members have also now joined, and SASCO members are coming together. Just the next way forward from now onwards.
Okay, now we're still coming up with the plan. It hasn't been concluded yet on the way forward. But now the thing is we're still going to continue with the shutdown and still continue until the management responds to our issues. So we still haven't concluded what, but we're still going to remain on the ground throughout.
Can we expect more of your comrades to be coming here as well, joining this?
You can see some are actually coming now. They're just getting in now. So we're still waiting for more comrades to come in. Will be in numbers.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, so there you go, one of the members of SASCO, Yuveka. But as it is now, it seems like the numbers are actually coming in. We see more members now joining forces here to bring one message across. On my left-hand side there we can see that there are police officials here now standing, getting ready to actually prevent any sort of disruptive behavior which might be taking place. Yesterday we saw scenes of tires being burnt. There wasn't any police presence whatsoever. But now it seems as though they have been on high alert this morning to say anything could be taking place here in Sunnyside, Pretoria, in central Pretoria. At 12 p.m. we know in the east of Pretoria, the University of Pretoria, which is SACS, will be also doing something. So it seems as though students are coming together to actually be in solidarity in terms of having one message across. Yesterday we were told about meetings that took place between SASCO, EFF and DASO to say that they will be united and that they will not be disunited by any form of political interest, because it may hamper the movement, which is quite clear. Fees must fall. And that's the message we're getting from these students this morning. Like I said, anything could happen from any seconds from now. They're quite adamant that they will not be deterred or stopped by anyone.
All right, Pule Letshwiti Jones, thanks very much. That's the one to watch today. It seems, well, for now anyway, the goings on in Pretoria with regards to fees protests. Well,